TV.square.
Content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, the sexiest place to be. Welcome to VIP Lifestyle Network. Before we jump into our show, I'd like to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors. We got Deck and Drive, Pizza Rica, amazing pizza, Storm Tight Windows, and we got the one and only FatPickle.com. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you my co-host. We got Mag Shop Kenny. We got Denise Cassell. My name is Nico. Give it up for the main man, Joe Rubo. Take it away, Joe.
Welcome, everyone, to VIP Lifestyle Network, brought to you by the 6th Borough. We are live. It's Friday night, and we are here. And what a lineup we have for you tonight. What a talented man we have for you tonight. We're going to let Denise take it away. We got a lot to do in an hour here, so we have to hurry up and get rolling.
Well, a lot can be covered in an hour, but for those of you that are just tuning in, make sure that you know that you can hear us on several different radio stations, but you also can catch us live and watch the show, not just hear the show. So you can go to Facebook, you can see us on there, and that would be under the 6th Borough. You can catch us on there. You can also place comments on the Facebook page, and you can watch us on YouTube Live. And again, that is the Power Up, the 6th Borough radio TV shows. So it's so great to hear our voice, but even watching us in person is even more impactful. So we all encourage you to do that. But we have a great lineup tonight.
Yeah, we do.
We are very excited to let everyone know that we are going back in time, as what we all are about anyway, you know, growing up in the 80s and talking about what it's like back then. But we actually are going to be talking about 80s freestyle music, which one is my favorite styles of music.
All of us. And, you know, big event coming up. We're going to talk about that.
A big event.
Man, Charlie Rodriguez is here.
Yep, we have Charlie here with us, the king of creating these concerts that we all can enjoy, the 80s and 90s freestyle concerts, and then we have one of the actual singers, songwriter, DJs that's going to be there live, and we're going to have him with us and talk about his successes and all of the people that he's had great contact with in his career.
Right, we'll have him on right after the break.
We will.
Break. Yep, all right. So what's going on this week? What's happening?
Well, we do have... Actually, we have to say that last week's show was a great show.
Awesome show. Movan.
Movan was on.
Yeah.
If you didn't see that show, you really need to go and catch it, because a lot of great stuff came from some great nuggets of advice and life and messages, and his history of how he actually got into baseball and a whole bunch of different things where he is today.
That facility, he took me for a tour. Wow.
You did go on a tour.
Yeah, wow. What a
where he
facility.
trains actually everyone from the youth to 18 college teams on all different kind of, whether it be baseball and softball,
I
right?
was supposed to go with Joe to that,
Yeah.
and I got up and I went in my pool, and I just forgot.
Come anytime. It's right next door.
Did you think you were going to have to work out? Is that why you forgot on purpose?
I just forgot. I just got in the pool.
But
I was chilling.
we have to remind everyone, a big announcement. Denise's birthday was last week.
Yes.
Little birthday music there, Nico.
Yeah, it was my birthday last week. Not a big event,
birthday.
you know.
Very big.
Yeah. I have no idea what he's about to play. From Nico, anything is possible. But it was my birthday last week, and I celebrated with my family.
This is a crowd favorite. It's a crowd favorite. There we go, Denise. There it is. Hey, remember one thing. Me love you long time. Let's go, Denise.
What is up with these people playing this song?
That's better than happy birthday to you.
Well, for all the single guys out there, you can love Denise for a long time. She'll let you bling bling. You got to bring the ching ching. She'll let you bling bling. You got to bring the ching ching. You know the rules.
Figuratively and literally, you got thick skin. She falls off of everything, and she's still surviving.
Yeah. This age was a milestone, and I'm very excited to say that I'm very healthy and everything else is really good. It was a very nice birthday, quiet birthday. And I'm very blessed at this point in stage of everything. So,
Awesome. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Yep, happy birthday to me.
So you guys do know it's Sunday is Father's Day. I know all
That
of
is
us
right.
are all fathers.
Yes.
Let's give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, FatPickle.com. They're doing a promo for Father's Day. It's like a gimmick, shticky little pickle that you would buy for your father, and they mail it to you. And they're giving away free shipping. I'm going to tell you guys really quick right now, Fat Pickle. You got to text DAD to 909090, and you'll get free shipping on your order.
That's right.
FatPickle.com.
And
now
every
you know
inch counts.
Father's Day, baby. Let's go.
Great conversational piece, wouldn't you say? Every
I
inch
would
counts.
say, no, that pickle was ridiculous. And I'll tell you, Joe could not keep his hands off those pickles, bro. He had like 4 of them in the back
I
of his
got your
car. He's just
pickle
eating
right
them.
here.
You had, hey, Joe, I can't believe it. I don't think we're allowed to say that on this show.
got
But
your
I'll tell you,
pickle
Joe
right
loves
here.
the fat pickle.
Well,
Look at Freddie. Look at
just everyone be aware, this is a PG-13 show. So if you are in the
Freddie-
car listening,
Freddie
just be
gave me
ready
a
for
side
those
eye.
one-offs.
He loves it. He
Freddie
loves
gave
the
me a
pickle,
side
they
eye.
said.
Look at
Charlie, he loves it, he
PG-13
said.
while you were eating the pickle. I'm just,
Hey, oh.
Once again, what do they dial? What do they have to do?
They
Where
have
do
to
they
have
text?
Fat Pickle to get free shipping. You have to text DAD to 909090 to get free shipping off your next order. Father's Day gift, absolutely incredible. Every inch counts. Denise, you know that, sweetheart. Anyway, text DAD to 909090, and Joe can have a big fat pickle right on his lips the way he loves it. Look at him. Look at his look at him.
There it is. That's it. It's called. Oh, you can also do a picklegram.
Oh, picklegram.
Picklegram.
Yeah, I believe that's where the guy dressed up as a pickle and he sings to you.
Do they do that?
I'm not sure, but you can certainly order and you get a T-shirt with it, and you get the pickle with it, and you get a dipstick with it. You get all kinds of
stick it
stuff.
and dip it,
They,
kid.
they have all those flavors to dip in. You tried it last week. How
I
was it?
did. It was actually it was very good. There was a spicy version. There was
Yeah.
an everything
Everything,
version.
right? Like a bagel or
And
something?
yes, like an everything bagel. You actually
And the
take
ranch.
the pickle and the ranch was really good.
Yeah.
I think eating those pickles, you become Jewish. You're like, oh my goodness,
Yes.
look, this is delicious. Let me nage on something.
Yeah. Well, it's kosher. That's
Hold
for
the
sure.
pickle,
Hold
girl.
the lettuce.
It's
Welcome to
kosher,
Boca, honey.
gluten-free,
It's kosher.
zero
She's like,
calories.
it's kosher.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, moving on.
Moving on, and everyone just remember, it's great conversational piece. What do you got going on over there as far as our sponsors are concerned, Kenny?
I got the best sponsor of all. I got Deck
Oh.
and Drive, and let me tell you about Deck and Drive. First of all, they come out there. They're gonna redo your if you got
Driveway?
pavers, your driveway, they'll redo it. If you got old pavers and you want to cut back a little bit of money, they will go ahead and blend the pavers where you won't even be able to tell. They clean them, they seal them, and they're giving you $50 off if you text clean, the word clean, to 909090. It is free to text, so go ahead and text right now. Get on there, this is a great Father's Day gift, because you know what? I'm a father and I work hard on my house, and I'd love if somebody would just buy me a new driveway for
Fix up the
for
driveway.
Father's Day.
I know it sounds weird, but it is true. I mean, that's like something that Dad takes time to do, and I think that'd be a great gift.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad hosing down the driveway all the time with the hose for hours.
Yeah, that's because they were just
Dad
trying to
and
waste time.
grandfather, yeah. That's notorious Italian thing. They hose down the driveway. They hose down the sidewalk.
Lawn, you know what I mean? Looking at the neighbors complaining, maybe one hand in their pants somewhere. One hand randomly in the pants. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, Phil? I hate that guy.
The Uncle Louie show. They do a bit on the watering down the
That's right.
driveways.
He's looking for ripe tomatoes.
Well, we
There he is.
have a comment here. Who is this from?
Cousin Joey Delouche.
Joey Deluge.
Good night and happy TGIF, Denise and the gang. Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
GQ.
Sending my love to her.
GQ.
Hey, DJ GQ.
I love
Thanks
that
for
guy.
tuning in. We appreciate that.
Hey,
Just
GQ, what's up, brother?
Just everyone remember, if you're on Facebook and you're watching us, you can go ahead and send a comment, and we will give
Oh,
you
that's
a
Rick
shout
from
out.
Brazil.
We got somebody from Brazil. Hey, Ricky,
Yeah,
how are you?
Ricky.
All right.
All right,
Hey,
look,
Joe,
we're
he knows you from
international.
Brazil
We got
when you were there
international
over there
here.
with the fat pickle, I think.
Well, with that said, we also have now another one of our sponsors. We got to give it a shout
Yes,
out to.
especially this time of year. Hurricane season is approaching, and Storm Tight Windows is the place to go if you need those windows done. Now, we were talking today about your place, how
Oh,
it's
goodness.
older, and you
Yes.
found a lot of stuff in it. And nowadays, because especially since Andrew, everything's up to code now, and these windows, they're a place to go. And right now, they're giving away $25,000 in windows. It's nice,
Do that.
it's a
That's
little,
cash.
and how do you get that, Denise?
You go ahead and text the word Fox to 373737 for a chance of up to $25,000 in windows
Mean.
with Storm Tight windows. And these folks are out of Tampa, by the way, if I remember correctly. Everything that they do is top notch, and it's also triple rated, so it's right up to par.
They make everything themselves. Everything's made custom for you. You
Yep.
don't have to wait a long time for it. So just do that.
I would imagine
text.
they would have in-house financing also.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
There you go. That's the key. Pretty sure they probably started off with that one.
Yes,
For
you
the windows
can
that
do
are
a
so
lot.
expensive, people are probably saying, hey, I can't afford it, but they have in-house financing.
And you're getting 25 grand towards
Yeah.
your windows.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
for one.
for a chance,
that's
yeah.
for the doggy door, bro. Don't get overexcited. He's like,
Well, there you
25 grand,
have
what
it.
can I get? They're like, yeah, you can get this doggy door. You can go right over there.
Well, there you have everyone. When we advertise and we have our sponsors, we want to actually give them an opportunity to know that you are very important to us, and we want to give you that spotlight. And these are really great sponsors to have, and they're right in line with the season, right? So, but we do have an introduction that we have to do, and we're going to say Charlie Rodriguez is with us.
Charlie in the house.
The
Charlie
one
in
and
the
only.
house. The one and only.
That would be me.
That's it.
There you go. The king of freestyle concerts. I love that.
How you like the new studio, brother? Whoop, whoop.
I don't want to leave. The only thing missing is a cigar. My Johnny Walker. This is a beautiful place. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Nico, Kenny, Denise, Joe. What a team. I love this place.
The whole mishpuch is here.
I love this place.
We are crew. We are
We
crew.
can turn this into a cigar bar on the weekends.
Yeah. What do you think, Fred?
No.
All right, so much for that idea, folks. But
Yes.
it's a beautiful setup. Look at that.
It's very homey.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Cigar tent, absolutely.
Yes.
I got the tent.
We got that. But, we're happy to have you here. It's right in line. This is the time of year, actually, that I think when I was living up north, that, school's out, work is, even though you're working, it still felt like you were out
Summertime
from school. It was
was-
summertime. And the music that we all looked forward to going down the shore, or if you're going to the Hamptons, or just wherever nightclub you were going to, this was the music that we were listening to. And that's what you
Exactly.
bring to us, twice a year, once, twice, 3 times a year in concert?
Like Lionel Richie, 2 times, 3 times, as many times as we can. I take you back to the 70s, the 80s, when you used to go in your front yard, turn on the fire hydrant, go get soaking wet.
Exactly.
When you
Sit on
lived
the
up
stoop.
there in the Northeast and crank up your freestyle music. We do it right here in Miami.
So was it the boombox those days?
Back in the day, it was the boombox.
Take the T-tops off the Trans Am. What is
Let's
it,
go,
28?
baby. I
Oh,
had 2
yeah.
of them.
Exactly.
Chicago,
I
I was
said
just
3
on
of
the
them.
block, so it was the cars that were driving by. We're like, yeah, that's the jam right there.
Yeah, the music's from New York, though. But anyway,
We have a lot to talk about, Charlie. We were at your last event, which was an amazing concert, which was at Jungle Island.
Yes, it was.
And great talent you had there. Bring us back in time. But we do have this concert that's coming up on August 26th.
August 26th, Jungle Island, taking you back. It's a magical journey down memory lane. Every single time you go over there, every single time you hear the artist perform, it's the biggest high school reunion in South Florida. So whether you're from New Jersey, New York, or right here in the 305 or the 954 or the 561 or whatever area code you're from, South Florida loves freestyle. You embrace it. You love it. And when I do my shows, it's a Miami old school party, and everybody gets together.
Yeah.
You love each other. You dance to the music, and you drink and eat all night long.
Yeah.
It's our music, our time.
I just saw that lineup. Incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible
let's see that lineup one more
Put
time.
that
If we can
lineup back
bring
up.
that back up.
incredible
Look at
lineup.
this.
The last show was
TKA,
incredible.
K7.
Amazing talent. Everyone still had it, if I may. Their
Cynthia.
vocals, their dancing, the whole shtick, their routines, on point.
It's excellent. It's
Judy
a lot of fun.
Incredible.
There is nothing like the lyrics of TKA, Judy Torres,
Oh.
Cynthia, Tony Moran.
Who's going to be with us?
He's going to be here in just a few minutes. I remember Tony Moran back in the days on Power 96 when his music would come on rotation back in the day. Everyone would stop and listen to the music. Every hour you would hear Tony Moran's music.
He's
And
iconic.
to have
Tony's a
Tony
legend.
part of this show right now,
Yep.
to me it's an honor because I know where he's been, where he's traveled through, and the fact that he's on this stage again brings me back to a very good time and place in life.
Do you think that the freestyle music is just not here in, let's call it in the United States and different parts, but do you think it was international?
It's gone international. Go on social media and you will see. Look at Stevie B down in Brazil.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Stevie B can hold concerts
know?
just by himself.
He's all over the place.
Well, you got TKA. They're the biggest.
No,
selling
they're amazing.
freestyle artist ever.
TKA is the most popular boy band freestyle music. 14 amazing classic hits.
Yeah.
That night, it's actually Kay's birthday.
Oh.
We're going to celebrate it. He's coming down here to Miami to celebrate his birthday. I'm not going to say how old he is, but he loves the Miami market.
We got to get him on the show.
We got to go party with him.
Oh,
Never mind
TK
that.
was gonna. He'll be here. He'll be here. Kay will be here, and the
Nice.
Swing Boys. They'll all be here, and it's just a privilege and an honor to have TKA, the Tony Moran music, the Judy Torres music, the Sweet Sensation music, the Cynthia music, back because it's in your hearts. It's in your DNA. So whether you live on the Palm Beaches or in Key West,
right.
come to Jungle Island and take it back to the 80s with this beautiful concert, August the 26th.
And how do they get tickets?
Go to Eventbrite and look up I
Survived.
Survived the 80s and the 90s freestyle concert.
Right.
You can buy them there or call the #1 promoter in South Florida, 786-277-2270, and he's got your hookup. That would be
Boom.
me.
There you go.
There it is.
I was
There's
gonna say, that's
also a
Charlie's
V-
phone number.
We also have there is a VIP and pre-concert dinner, which is really nice.
This is the only concert in America with freestyle music where you can get a 4-course meal, either salmon or filet mignon before the show, and a cocktail before the show.
There you go.
Overlooking Biscayne Bay.
Love it.
Can't
You
go
love
wrong.
that
Sounds
or
like a
what?
great night out to me.
It is, and you can smoke a cigar on the terrace.
There you go. So I think we're going to turn it over and go to commercial. We'll be right back with Tony Moran. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay tuned.
We'll be back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, VIP Lifestyle Network. Don't go anywhere. We got Legend coming right now. 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Friday night, baby. Yalla Bali Gun!
Buy 2 Stormtight Impact windows, get 1 free. That's right. For every 2 Stormtight windows you buy, you'll get 1 free. This offer is for a limited time only and has limited availability. To get more info on this offer before time runs out, text the word at the bottom of your screen to 373737 now.
Every inch counts, especially when giving Dad a Father's Day gift. Text DAD to 909090 and send your dad a fat pickle this Father's Day.
Hurricane season is almost here, and to help you prepare, Stormtight Windows is giving away $25,000 in new impact windows to a lucky winner. It's easy. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 373737. Text now.
The pavers in your neighborhood for a really great price. It's Deck and Drive.
Hi, I'm Keith from Deck and Drive, and we're proud to be South Florida's most referred paver clean and seal company. Our paver clean and seal service is a great way to upgrade the look of the pavers or concrete in your driveway, pool deck, or any outdoor living space. But beware, if your clean and seal is not done by a trained professional, it could cost thousands of dollars in repairs and replacements. People always ask me, how do we get so many referrals? Well, we show up on time, we do a great job, and we offer financing that fits anyone's budget.
So if you want the cleanest pavers in your neighborhood done right for a fair price, text CLEAN to 909090 today. Text CLEAN to 909090 now and get $50 off your first clean and seal project and upfront pricing with no in-home sales presentation required. Text CLEAN to 909090 now. Every inch counts, especially when giving Dad a Father's Day gift. Text DAD to 909090 and send your dad a fat pickle this Father's Day. Who cleans and seals the pavers in your neighborhood for a really great price? It's Deck and Drive.
Hi, I'm Keith from Deck and Drive, and we're proud to be South Florida's most referred paver clean and seal company. Our paver clean and seal service is a great way to upgrade the look of the pavers or concrete in your driveway, pool deck, or any outdoor living space. But beware, if your clean and seal is not done by a trained professional, it could cost thousands of dollars in repairs and replacements. People always ask me, how do we get so many referrals? Well, we show up on time, we do a great job, and we offer financing that fits anyone's budget.
So if you want the cleanest pavers in your neighborhood done right for a fair price, text CLEAN to 909090 today. Text CLEAN to 909090 now and get $50 off your first clean and seal project and upfront pricing with no in-home sales presentation required. Text CLEAN to 909090 now.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. VIP Lifestyle Network. Friday night, baby. The sexiest place to be. Let's take it away, Denise.
And welcome back, everyone. We have a great show lined up, and we've been actually speaking with Charlie Rodriguez, the king of creating 80s and 90s freestyle concerts. And we were talking about the one that's coming up on August 26th and his lineup that is amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
And we have one of the more iconic guys that are going to be on for the music that he's known. Let me just give you this bio, because I actually was very impressed with this. So it's Tony Moran. We have here DJ, record producer, remixer, singer and songwriter, known for remixing popular songs, top artists that he's worked with. We have Emilio Esteban, Michael Jackson, George Michael, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Selena Gomez, to name a few.
No, he's a legend, period.
A legend. He's had hit #1 on U.S. billboards as Hot Dance Club Play twice, 7 times #1 hits on the Billboard Dance Club songs, and also 4 times #1 Billboard charts.
Wow.
That's just to name a few. So everyone, welcome. Everyone.
Tony Moran.
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 There you go.
Hey, welcome.
There he is,
There he is.
baby.
Yo, Tony, what's up?
Hi, everybody. I've been watching this show since the beginning. I just want to say that the energy that all of you put out is amazing. Thank you, Charlie Rodriguez, for introducing me to you guys, and
We're happy you're here.
ask me anything.
I
Ask
gotta
you
say,
anything.
hold on, because there's a lot of people that are listening on the radio, and he's, let me tell you, Tony is sitting there in a room, and all you see behind him are gold and platinum albums on the walls and speakers. It's a beautiful sight.
Right. No, overly handsome, super talented, and we are so honored to have you on our show. It's absolutely incredible. We don't even know where to start. How did you start to even get into music? You must have started
Great
when you were a
question.
child.
Great question.
But can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's great, yeah.
So, in short, I think that as a person living in Brooklyn at the time, I think that knowing that having to communicate your music was so important, but it really boiled down to what you had. And so all I had was a cassette deck, 1 turntable, my mother's big giant stereo set. But like so many of the people that were making music at that time, we just needed to express ourselves. And whether you were Latino, whether you were Italian, what area of Brooklyn you were in, like we all found ways to express ourselves. Block parties, cassettes for everybody. So I mean, I never felt like I had, like I was doing something that was like demeaning myself to ask somebody to please listen to my cassette or to come to a block party. So I think as I was in the studio with Celine Dion or studio with Gloria Estefan or whatever, it's like we're meant to be here to do what we do. And that's why they asked me to be there. And so I've remained that person that has a digital version of how I want to present to you what I could best put on a cassette, but let me do it to you 3 generations later. Like this is how we roll.
Wow. That's very interesting.
Now, that's not a part of a bio. I'm just telling you what I feel.
Are you originally from Brooklyn?
Yes, Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Oh, well, you're in good company.
St. Fortunato Grammar School, which was right by Sheepshead Bay, and so I mean, I'm born and bred in Brooklyn. Everything that's a part of me is from Latinos, Puerto Ricans. I didn't know any Colombians because they're all in Jackson Heights. So all I knew was Italians and Puerto Ricans. So everything about me is Italian and Puerto Rican in how I express myself.
Well, one of the things that we're impressed with, you're in good company. You are one of the 6th Borough family because you're from one of the 5 boroughs, and so you're welcome down here. We are the 6th Borough, so it means a lot to us with respect to when we hear someone that is from one of the original 5 boroughs. So again, welcome. We're very excited to have you here. But when did you actually find your interest in this? You said you found a way for expressing. How old were you when you really started realizing I really want to do this? I want to make this a profession.
14.
I think that you would find in many stories of people, whether it's about failure or success, is about having a purpose. And so as I was growing up, in Brooklyn, you're surrounded by a lot of people, and then you have options available to you to try to move forward in life. Some of that may include violence. Some of that may include scholastic excellence. Some of it may be raw talent, and some of it may just be having heart. And so I just feel like I felt like the Rocky Balboa of the cassette tape. I mean, I've watched Rocky
Nice.
1,000 times. You know what I mean? I just felt like this music is gonna mean something to me eventually, but in the meantime, I just want to play it with all my heart anywhere, outside of my mother's house, outside of the projects. on a block party, whatever. And so I don't know when I would, of course, legendary performance right there, Cape, Charlie Rodriguez, Invitation,
Wow.
Latin rap school style.
Yes.
And for some reason, it was really like, if you guys can hear me, it was like people like Charlie Rodriguez that gave us these platforms to express ourselves where we already knew that this is what we were meant to do. I don't know if I would wear those same knee pads.
I was going to say, bro. No, your outfit is absolutely adorable, bro. Look at you shaking the schmecker. What are you doing, bro? Is that one of your famous moves?
But I just, I just got to say that was the way it was meant to be. You know what I mean? And, and obviously people were very affected by that. What Charlie Rodriguez had created there, a platform for us, had so many thousands of people along with TK and other legendary groups that still remain relevant today.
Right.
We had the heart then, and as you guys are talking about the 80s and the 90s and all of that, the common denominator that we share is that, you know what? This is more than just a thing.
Tony, I don't mean to interrupt you. We have to go to a quick commercial. We're going to come right back. Okay, Tony?
Right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Tony Moran, he's on right now. Stay right where you are. VIP Lifestyle Network, baby. Now you know.
WWNN Pompano Beach, WIRK HD3 Indiantown. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. Your home for the True Oldies channel. Alexa rocks, and now so do you.
How can I help you?
Just say, Alexa, play True Oldies FLA.
Okay, playing it now.
Now, you've got the good time oldies. This hurricane season, count on Oldies 95.9 and 106.9 and our partners, WPBF ABC Channel 25 meteorologist, to track the tropics and keep you informed in the event of a storm. It's headed right for us! On your TV or on your radio, we got you covered.
Tropical storm watch will likely see heavy rains starting tonight.
Oldies 95.9 and WPBF ABC Channel 25, tracking the tropics. Follow Oldies on social media. See what's happening in the community. Have a laugh with some funny memes. And keep in touch with other good time oldies lovers. Facebook and Instagram at True Oldies FLA. That's at True Oldies FLA. Have you ever wanted to feel like royalty?
Oh, Jeeves, fetch me my computer so I may log on to the Loyal Listener Club.
Yes, sire. Join our Loyal Listener Club and sign up today at TrueOldiesFLA.com. Once you're a member, you'll be eligible to get special deals, participate in exclusive contests, and more. Plus, you'll get our newsletter in your inbox, packed with information on your favorite oldies personalities, inside information on your favorite artists, and great music insights. Visit TrueOldiesFLA.com and join the Loyal Listener Club today.
Dance with me. I'm ready. Welcome back to the show. Let's go, baby. We are on the line right now with the one and only Tony Moran. Welcome back to the VIP Lifestyle Network. Tony, welcome back.
No.
Welcome back.
No.
Tony, you there? Let's get Tony back on.
All
Are
right.
you there? Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, we got him back. Tony, welcome back. So far, it's been great. I just want to say, hit after hit, I love all your music. And you know, or even that the song with TKA. What was it?
Is it love?
Is it love? Oh man, I was just listening to that in my car the other day. Tony M is in the house. Woo!
TK.
Tony M. That's woo.
It's woo.
Woo. Yep.
So, Tony, I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think was the most troubling part of your whole career?
Most challenging.
Challenging, trouble, you know, in regard to anything that would be negative. Obviously, things went positive, but I don't know of anything negative that possibly affected your life.
I don't know if it was negative, but to me, what made me step up to a career period was that I had to do it again. So in freestyle music, the Latin Rascals not only produced and wrote Show Me by the Cover Girls with Andy Panda, but then we had to do it 10 times over, and we had to have a top 10 pop song. And then we had to continuously show people that regardless of our musical skills, that we knew how to put what we had together
Right.
to give you an idea. So before I did the Cover Girls, I had already produced the Fat Boys and Curtis Blow. You know, anybody who's into music for the past, so I had already sold like 3 million songs with the Fat Boys before I got with the Cover Girls, but I didn't musically know how to express myself until I met Andy Panda, Tripoli, and Albert Cabrera from the Latin Rascals.
When did you realize that in freestyle that you realized, wow, this is really being accepted into the community? Because actually it was a niche. It was like it was only a select community of people that really liked or knew what freestyle was all about. At what point did you realize that it was going to be something big and it was going to have a really long run? And to this day, it still has legs. I mean, there's nothing like freestyle in my opinion.
Well, Andy Panda and I were driving in my father's car in the 80s, which we survived. And
before
by the
Google?
way, and when Show Me had, back in the club days, and things happen like this today, if I could just premise it, is that there were clubs and people went to them and you would hear a song like Let the Music Play by Shannon, and in this case, Show Me by the Cover Girls, but you would hear it a year before it was ever available on the radio.
Oh,
And
that's
so
interesting.
what it was, everybody who cared, however you want to put that into a category, anybody who cared already knew that Let the Music Play was going to be the next joint.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
And so Show Me by the Cover Girls was also that joint. So Andy Panda and myself, when it actually came out, we drove around all the boroughs of New York in my dad's car and
No.
listened to it playing, blasting out of every single car in every single borough in New York. We drove
Wow.
to Brooklyn,
Nice.
we drove to Harlem, we drove through Mid-Manhattan, and every car stereo that summer had Show Me playing, blasting out. And all we was doing was driving and saying, oh my God, oh my God. We couldn't even, it was like Wayne's World. You know what I
Great
mean? We
song,
just didn't
yeah.
even know whether to slap each other five. But that was the moment that we said, we did something. It wasn't like you gone pop. It's not like we made it. It's not anything like that. It's, oh my God, people listened to us.
That's so true. I remember I grew up in Chicago. I'm not from New York, but I love being part of
still like
the
'em.
6th Borough family here. But I remember growing up in Chicago, and I remember we did block parties, and we had like the Puerto Rican Fest. And I grew up in Humboldt Park, so we had this big Puerto Rican Fest, and all the freestyle artists were either there, and we would hear the music on the street before it hit B96 in Chicago.
Wow.
I didn't know that it
I mean,
actually played
Chicago,
like that.
Chicago, Miami, New York, San Jose, California. Like the music was happening there simultaneously. Like, you know, you have freestyle cats either making the music or playing the music. It's all equally as relevant because the music is not worth making if somebody's not playing it. You know what I mean? So all of it is part of the system. Tim Schomer, in particular, he was one of my favorite people in the whole universe, was a absolute, like I look at him as being like Mel Gibson in Braveheart of freestyle. You know what I mean?
Great movie.
He played it. If all of y'all walk off the dance floor, I'm still playing this freestyle song to the end.
There you go.
Tim Spin and
Well
Showman.
said. So, given today's environment and where we are, what would you say to someone that wants to follow amazing footsteps that you've paved away, getting into this DJ world and life, what would you say they should be doing? What would be the one message you would tell them?
I would say that you have to go for it, and that accepting failure is an integral part of attaining success, and that you have to, like you see in so many great artists since the beginning, since cavemen were putting two rocks together, or cave women. You know what I mean? Like, people have been trying to find reasons to get their ideas noticed. And so I don't know what the future holds in regards to, there's, digital, social expression, there's multiple platforms, and for you to express yourself. But it's not over in regards to platforms to expressing yourself. What
Well
used
said.
to be college bands playing in colleges to get themselves across, and people in this chat talking about doing the block parties, I would do it all over again. And
Wow.
and I have a new song, a new freestyle song out with an amazing producer named Willie Valentine that is part of a new school freestyle kind of sound. But I'm like, you know what? I'll go on every television show. I'll go in front of any stage and I'll sing it live, because I don't need for you to know I'm legendary first. I just need for you to know that I'm going to get on that stage and I'm going to get on that mic and I'm going to give it heart, and then you can decide from there.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what's up.
August 26th.
There you have it.
August 26th, we'll be there.
We were at the last show at the Jungle Island, and he was awesome, man. You were awesome in that show. You still got it, man, for sure.
So once again, everyone, we got that show coming up. Everyone can catch you live. And Charlie, do you want to share the story about it one more time? Let everyone know where they can actually see Tony.
They can watch Tony Moran like they listened to him in the 80s and the 90s, cruising down their car down Ocean Drive or Coconut Grove, reliving those memories Saturday night, August the 26th at Jungle Island, the only venue in the world where you get a 4-star dinner before the show with TKA, Tony Moran, Lisette Melendez, Judy Torres,
Don't miss
Sweet
this.
Sensation,
Cynthia.
Cynthia, Ray Guel, The Voice in Fashion. Just added Richie Rosario and Ike with Hialeah's very own George Santana's on the ones and twos. Come on down. It's the #1 80s party in South Florida. I'll see you there.
Where can
Don't
they buy
miss
the
it.
tickets?
That's a great question.
All right.
Go to Eventbrite and look up the show. It's I Survived the 80s and 90s Freestyle Concert. Or call the promoter himself, 786-277-2270.
2270.
I got your Miami hookup right here. Give me a call.
Whoop, whoop. Let's
Thank
go.
you again,
Saturday.
Tony, for coming on. Thank you so
Tony,
August
much.
thanks so much
26th.
for coming on.
See you in August.
Pleasure so much. See you then.
See you
Thank
then.
you
Thanks
so
so
much, Tony.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. I love the 6th
Legendary,
Borough.
my brother. Thank you. I'll see you in
Legendary.
August.
Seeing everybody.
All right.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. I'll see you in August.
So there you have it, everyone. We actually had, I think, an iconic moment. I mean,
Yes.
how many of those that we've had meeting people that we were in clubs dancing and hearing the music, and here they are sitting in front of us, and we have a chance to interview them.
You named
Absolutely.
The song by the Cover Girls. That was a huge song.
Yep.
Show me. He's that one, and what else?
You got to give a salute to Charlie, though.
He's got a ton of them.
I didn't know he wrote all those songs for all those people.
He goes
Charlie
on and
created
on
the
and on.
platform for these
He
artists to
truly
perform.
is a legend.
Wow.
Truly.
He's one hell of a legend.
Charlie, thanks so much for being here with
Yes,
us.
Charlie,
We so
thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you. You are family to us.
You're
and
welcome.
If you need a
Stay
hype man
co-host
on the
if you
show,
want, whatever you
Charlie,
wanna
I'm
do.
there, baby. Give me that
Bro,
microphone.
you're coming on in the intermission because you're going to make some New Yorkers pee in their pants during the
know
intermission.
it. You
There it
know
is.
it.
You might
There
get
it is.
whacked. You might
They
get
don't get
whacked
no
up
better than
there.
him.
Joe, I got you in my back pocket. Fat pickles at him, Joe. All the Italians are afraid of fat pickles.
well, maybe we'll actually have Fat Pickles available at the event.
Oh, boy. Somebody's going to throw
It's gonna
pickles
be
out in
one-
the audience.
It's going to be one heck of an event.
Exactly. Charlie, once again, thank you so much for being with us. We look forward to seeing you at the 80s and 90s freestyle concert that's coming up August 26th. So with that said, we're going to move on to our next segment of our show. And, of course, we have the lovely Karen Lara that's with us, who is the 6th Borough dating coach. So, Karen, why don't we have you come on over and let's
Karen Lara,
let's
come
do
on
our
down.
things that we're going to be always wanting to know how to improve our dating lives. There we
A little
go.
warm-up music for Karen. She likes it nice and warm.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
she's
great
sitting right next
question.
to Kenny. How ironic is that? I'll tell you.
Karen, that is a great question.
What did you ask me, Nico? I was trying to sit myself down and be all proper and
Oh,
pretty.
you did a good job, baby. You're doing a good job. I have it all on documented right here. I'm videotaping the whole thing. It's wonderful.
Karen, thanks so much for being here with us. You and I have had lots of conversations on.
Oh, we have,
We have.
Denise.
We've
Long
on
and hard,
dating.
those conversations, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like a pickle.
Nico wants to be the fly on the wall during those
I can
conversations.
only imagine. How long you been single? He didn't have enough money. I can't believe it. I asked him to buy me something. He's like, no.
Oh my God, he was listening.
He's like, I wanted the ring and I wanted this much money, and he said no. So I broke up with him. No, I didn't text him back for like 3 days, and then I ghosted him.
Oh
Whatever
my
you guys
goodness.
gotta do,
Oh, he
yeah,
knows
go.
the terms. You've been listening while I've been here,
I knew.
Nico.
I'm trying to pay attention to this whole single thing.
Okay,
Jump back into the
excellent.
dating scene. So I can abuse
Yes.
these women.
You're getting a little bit closer to me introducing you to my friend.
Oh my God.
Say hello to my little friend.
Patch on her eye, one tooth.
Listen,
She's
I
a
guarantee
pirate.
before the show is over, his stock will plummet.
Great, thanks a lot.
Give us some time. You want to introduce her?
We're gonna wait till the first of the month so I can pay her electric
Every
bill, you know what I mean?
time I get here, Nico just climbs up a little bit.
Oh boy.
By the end of the show, she's like, I'm not
Keep it
introducing him.
Deeper, girl. You know the
She
rules.
says that every show, and then he just falls right off the
Remember,
radar.
And then he
everything
does.
counts,
And then Nico
Karen.
goes
You know the
two
rules,
steps
sweetheart.
back.
There it is. You know, look, I made her blush. Ooh.
Well, Carrie, one of the things we wanted to do in dating in the 6th Borough is,
Yes.
educating our audience, people that are out there that are going into the dating scene.
Yes.
And you're the specialist on this. You've got your expertise licensing, and you've had all this training, and so
All
this
this
is why you're here.
experience.
Yeah,
All this
hands-on experience.
Oh, I don't know about
Joe, let's
experience.
not go there.
Who's next?
We're dating. We're dating.
Oh, jeez. We don't talk about our own personal dating lives, but this particular show, you had some interesting material that you wanted to talk about. You want to go ahead and take it?
I do. I want to talk about and let you all know if you're dating with intention. This is what I came to talk about, and I know Kenny's like ready to debate
I'm
here.
always
he's
dating
giving,
with intention.
he's giving me side eye, but
What's going on here?
what dating with intention is, there is a rule that I teach my clients, my dating clients, and if you're tired of wasting your time, so it is the 3-3-3 rule.
3 red flags, jump in.
Get out!
Listen,
So Kenny and I have this ongoing joke. We send each other things about red flags, and he's like, but you love the color. I'm like, but the color red is so pretty. It's the color of love. So it's just a joke between us. But no, the 3-3-3 rule. So what is exactly the 3-3-3 rule? 3 dates, 3 weeks, 3 months. If you're dating with intention and you're tired of wasting your time. And Nico is like dumbfounded.
too many threes.
I'm gonna break up with her already.
What?
3s can be fun.
When I
do
saw
other
the
stuff I
threes
need.
posted up, all the threes.
No, she can watch TV and
first
eat
thing
a
that came to
sandwich,
my
so I'm
head
not
was,
doing that. All right, can you do the old
Can
trick
you say
with the
that?
whistle?
I better not say that.
No, let's not say it. So let's go. Let's get into it. 3 weeks. It should not take longer than, 3 dates. It should not take longer than 3 dates to know if you're attracted to each
I
other.
can tell you in 3 seconds, honey. All right, I got 3 days.
That's
Worried
not
about-
true,
Yeah,
Nico.
broke the blood out. It was just
Did you
$300 in
say- did you
sandwiches.
say 3 days
I
or
might
3
like her.
dates?
3 dates.
3 dates. Okay.
D-A-T-E-S.
To
Dates.
see if you're attracted to the person.
You
I know,
should
no,
know if
you're
you're, listen, sometimes you've gone on a first date and people are nervous. So, you find them attractive, but there may be like a little bit of nervousness. So that spark and that connection hasn't been made, but you say, okay, you know what? I want to go on that second date with this person. So then you go on the second date. So it shouldn't take more than 3. So 3 is the max.
That's like a white person thing because me is brown or whatever.
Óyeme, soy
Right away.
Latina.
Any little Spanish guy over there. Oh yeah, 3 days. Mira, he could have his whole family climb from Mexico for 3 days. I have no idea what exactly 3 days. A long time, sweetheart. Dear God.
You became Mexican, but that's okay. We represent all of our nations.
So what you're saying in the 3 dates? We have some commentary here.
Gold diggers.
Oh my God! Wait. Okay. So hold on. What did he say? Gold diggers exposed. I am going to say something.
gold diggers
When
expose.
3
men,
days. Can I see your bank statement?
no, when men call, this is my thing. And I have these conversations. When men call women gold diggers, is because these men are driving not in their lane.
Oh, drop the mic on that
I
one.
was gonna say.
What does that mean?
What,
That means
yeah,
you can't
what lane
afford
are
it.
they driving
What do you
in?
mean? Don't be driving a Ferrari dealership and you can only afford a Toyota, and you're all worried about. She's all like, "Yo, she keeps asking me for money. Maybe you should get a job." Denise sang a song earlier. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. You better bring your money. Have a J-O-B.
Oh my gosh, it's never adult show with Nico. But that's what I always say. When men call women gold diggers, I think the issue, because women are naturally expensive. They're not gold diggers. Just what lane are they in, and are you driving in the correct lane?
That's a great analogy, and you're absolutely correct.
So,
not that they're gold diggers. You just can't afford her.
Okay.
It's all relative according to where you're going, what lane you're
Absolutely. So exactly,
Yeah, so
that's
then
what it is.
Kenny and Joe and I we're going to go to Guatemala and start there. With
Oh, you're going to be a passport bro. No, you don't want to be a passport bro. You don't want to be a passport bro.
I'll give you a shirt.
Nico, you're too good to be passport bro.
Maybe sometimes the woman's driving in the wrong lane. Maybe the guy's she thinks he has a lot of money and he doesn't.
Well, you know, it goes both ways. Exactly, and because sometimes he's fronting.
Maybe
Okay,
he's fronting.
and not all. You know, it just depends.
he drives the
It
car
just
good,
depends.
that's all
Listen,
I need. You know
we're
what I
all
mean?
at
She needs to
different
know how to
levels,
drive, hit the stick
and it
shift,
just
dump the
depends.
clutch.
Yes, it
Or
all
is
depends.
it just about the person though? Like,
Of course, it should be about the person. Absolutely. Yes. So let's go into this because you guys are interrupting my 333.
Threesome.
All right. So oh my goodness, Joe took it to an extra level. Okay, so let's go. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Nico, pay attention. You were climbing up the ladder.
Don't fall off the ladder.
Don't
Nico.
fall off the ladder. Okay.
Oh no! Oh jeez, you guys, that's horrible.
Kenny in his new movie
I just
called
can't believe he showed that.
I can't with you guys. Oh my God.
No, I just had a nightmare. I
Put that
can't.
back to
Did you
Charlie.
see that?
Garcia, put that back to Charlie,
no.
please.
Turn it back on there, guys. Put it back on.
Charlie wants to see that.
That was Kenny.
Okay, for
The whole production office is like in stitches back
Kenny
there.
did a movie called Stand Up and Talk About It. He
No,
played a midget.
jeez, this is terrible, people.
Kenny.
No, I'm having a nightmare. actually.
Denise and I have nothing to do with this.
All right, sorry. Back to
Get
the
back to your 3-3.
Okay, 333 guys. Let's go. 333.
333.
So 3 weeks. It should not take more than 3. It should not take more than 3 dates to know if you are attracted to each other. 3 weeks. After 3 weeks of consistent dating and communication, you should know if there is actual potential, chemistry, and a possible future between you. If you want to go beyond that.
Wow.
All right, let's go. 3 months.
It's an international mating call.
3 months. 3 months. Yes, 3 months.
3 months.
It should not. So if you went from the 3 to the 3 and now you're in the second 3, it should not take more than 3 months for both of you to know if you are going to commit into an exclusive relationship or not with each other. Which means everyone else that you're dating drops off, anyone else that you're entertaining drops off, and do you want to continue and getting into an exclusive relationship? So give or take, some people move a little bit faster, some people move a little bit slower than that. But the important part is that you can communicate, which is so important in relationships, to each other what you need, what your needs are, and where you are in the dating process. So, you know, we have to get out of the comfort zone and we have to have these tough conversations that people tend to avoid, which is where everything just drops down.
And then in regards to dating itself, where do you get all these offers or options? If I may, let's use myself, for example. I'm single. I don't have anyone that I'm dating or fondling or any of those words you said or on the list or call me back or any of the
Oh, my
warm-up
goodness.
chick, a fluff chick, or a deep throat chick, any friendliest chick, none of it.
Okay.
So where do you find them?
You can go
Where
out.
do you find your men, if I may, besides the Town Center Mall?
Hangar parties. Where
She
else?
stands out right in front of Rolex.
I had to
She's
walk
all like,
away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I behaved at that hangar party.
You did. But I was the great wingman. But
You were, yes.
But I'm going to jump in on this.
Absolutely.
Answer. So, first of all, the 333 rule in dating, I mean, these are suggested rules, but they actually have a pattern.
Yes.
Because actually the 3 month mark often seems to be where things take a turn.
Because people get comfortable, the mask comes off, and you kind of realize who the person is.
Yeah.
So, and both men and women. And so that's where it says the 3 month, and like we said, give or take. Some people are faster, some people are slower, but give or take, that's where you start getting to know because you start getting comfortable and, do I really want to go ahead and move forward with this person at that mark?
In that 3 months
Yes.
time, are you just dating them or are you still dating other people?
That depends on each person, Joe. I mean, some people, you just continue dating other people and keep them on rotation. You know me, I suggest to my clients that they do date in rotation. You have your number 1, your number 2, your number 3, both men and women. That way you are not wearing you're not wearing those rose-colored glasses, and a lot of red flags and green flags. Let's not just talk about the red flags. And green flags become visible to you quicker than if you had those rose-colored glasses on and you were just focused on that one person, where we tend to forgive and let slide some of those red flags, and where some of them we don't even see the green flags, which are so important in dating as well.
If you do continue dating while you're dating that person, it's going to come out who you want to see more of, too.
Absolutely. That's why I say you have your number 1, you have your number 2, you have your number 3, and you should always have a bullpen that you can always say, well, number 2 dropped off, I'm pulling up from the bullpen. And you have number 1, number 2, number 3.
I used to call it the bench.
That's a lot of batting balls.
Baseball bench.
I don't even have an option of. I have nothing meets never. What the heck?
I've been
dating this chick for a while.
I've been
She's
pulling on the
friendly.
bullpen a little too much lately.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
Going back to that whole, Nico's question. By the way, we are talking about dating in the 6th Borough, and essentially
Yeah.
we're talking about, the age group of, maybe 40s plus.
Mm-hmm.
This is what our audience is for the most part, and a lot of those people in that age group, this is also meaning when they've been in a long term and they're transitioning into the dating world.
Yes.
So these are good rules to go by, things to think about. But where do you meet them, to Nico's question? I think personally online dating, and I've been told you should be doing it organically. Well, if I'm going to be standing in Whole Foods, maybe I may meet someone organically, but I don't have time to do that.
Yeah, everything is organic there.
Well, Karen wants somebody that can build her house, so she should be dating in Home Depot.
Yeah.
I did not say that, Kenny. I said when a man asks me, can you cook? My response is, can you build me a house?
Well, he can't build one if he's hungry.
This is what Kenny and I do all week long. We send memes to each other. God bless Naomi. God bless Naomi. That's his wife. So I say, there is, you can go to happy hour. You can go to the supermarket. I have been personally approached at the supermarket. You can, go out and there's meetups that you can find where it's more organic. And maybe you like kayaking. Go to a meetup that's kayaking. Oh my gosh, Nico is making a face. Okay.
Kayak. Yo, let me be honest with you. If I meet you and you tell me you have a kayak, I'm going to throw you out of my car.
You may love it. I mean, listen, there is a new
kayak tonight, Joe.
Listen, there is a new moon coming up. People do moonlight kayaking. I'm just saying different things. So I'm just giving
reading
you
the comments.
Yes, let's see. Why do we have to be able to afford a woman? Because you have a body, we should pay. What happens if we find the men? I'm not sure what he's saying, but because you have a body, no. But
that mean?
Signor, is that his name?
Yeah.
A lot of men, Tommaso, want wife privileges without the responsibility.
Yeah, bro. In order
So-
to eat at her restaurant, you have to pay, my brother. That's it.
Well, if you
So
want
in regards
romance,
to
you
that,
got to pay
that's
in
what it
advance.
is.
Well, yeah, and I
No
think that's where a lot of
finance,
chivalry
no
is
romance.
just
It's
gone.
not-
Gentleman is gone.
Girls
Being
that don't
gentleman
know
is
that
gone.
part. You know what I mean?
And that's where I say. So a lot of men want the and listen, I'm the coach that everyone knows. I'm very old fashioned. So
How long does it take to date you to?
let's ask my exes.
I heard you say, that sounds like
Get him on the phone.
It looks like she's like out of 6 months. She's got the 3 day. It says like 6 months to even get into the Kool-Aid.
Nico,
You know
that'll
what
be
I'm talking
another show. When do you give the cookie up? That's another.
That's
show.
what we
Yes,
wanna know, right?
absolutely. But I mean, that's where a lot. I do when I coach my gentleman clients. I'm like, listen, it's not about that. But a lot of men want and listen. I'm so equal on men and women, but they want the wife privileges without even putting the effort into romancing and to courting a woman.
I think
But
that
guys do that in the beginning.
I think this natural.
It
though,
should be
natural
always.
instinct.
Let me ask you something, Kenny. You've been married 19 years.
Yes.
You take your wife out on dates?
Yes.
Absolutely. So he continues dating his wife, which is important no matter
Takes me out
what.
on dates. He took me out to dinner the other night.
I take Nick out too.
Yes, but he continues. And
I
that's
took
where
Joe out the other day.
That's where exactly, and I do see the
building all
face.
kinds of
I do see the Facebook post, but that's where you are able to continue dating within a relationship. So,
Karen, if anyone
yeah.
wants to have a relation, or I should say,
A relationship with Karen.
A
coaching
Wave red
relationship
flags.
with Karen, how do they
Stop
do
with the DMs, man.
that? Go ahead, tell us how they would find you.
You can find me on Instagram at KM LM21. That's where I do answer the majority. Or you can find me on Karen Larrea, KarenLarrea.com. Larrea.
It's always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you
I
so
always
much.
look
I have
forward to
always so
being
much
here.
fun with you guys.
Charlie, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for
Yes,
being
thank
here.
you, Charlie.
And I want to say one last thing, and if we can really quickly throw up those pictures, guys, the people that are in here, Joe, Nico, Kenny, happy Father's Day.
Oh, my
thank you,
goodness.
thank you.
Oh, look.
Thank you.
Yay.
Show those
Hey,
pictures. Happy Father's Day to all of you out there. And you all, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Karen, thank you for being here. Charlie, thank you for being here. Tony, Moran, thank you for being here. Everyone.
Great show, guys.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week. Everyone, tune in next week.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the VIP Lifestyle Network. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Pizza Rica, Deck and Drive, Storm Tight Windows, FatPickle.com. Next Friday night, the sexiest place to be every single Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30. Let's go. VIP Lifestyle Network, Team Nico Nation. Quick shout out to Mag Chop Kenny, Denise Cassell, Joe Rubel, and I'm Nico. Yalla Baligan. Till next week, let's go.